Good morning, Zed from Zesters Lab again. A friend asked me to please make her and all her teacher friends at school some, I don't know what you call this in English. Handskoene, but muffins. So I bought some of this yarn and I started and I didn't really like it and I didn't enjoy it and whatever. But now actually this morning, after I finished it up, I kind of like it. And then there were these ones, so you just start to work with it and then you get to all the colors and then it's came to this yellow greenish and look at the brown. But then I started to put some frillies on. I'm going to put a flower, this color flower, I'm going to put on this one together with this. And now I'm actually loving it. Once again, just keep going. We think, oh, you don't like it, and just put your little piece of yourself on it. Make it your own. That's the whole thing. Just continue and make it your own. And as I was thinking about this, I realized more and more that the abundant life that we are all searching for, looking for, the love, the unconditional love, just being who we are, just to be accepted, that life and abundance of life, experiencing it in this realm, it's in us. We are looking for it. Oh, my English is gone this morning. We are searching for the abundant life all around us, in everybody, in everything. We believe people and things need to make us happy and content, but that can never work because the abundant life is in us. And the more and more I think about this and talk about this, the more I realize we need to start finding out what makes us feel alive, and that's going to be different for everybody because we are all different. What makes you come alive? And we need to start doing just that. I was also talking in the previous video that I called Just Say What You Want. We believe everybody around us must know what we want, but the sad thing is we don't even know. So we need to start looking and opening our eyes to see what really makes us come alive. Once again, the life is in us. So what makes us happy? And start to do just that. Because always during the years and up to a couple of years ago, I was looking at my husband and my children and my friends to make me happy, and it didn't work until I start to realize, okay, look at every situation around us, everything that's happening, and what does it say about me? And then I read this yesterday, or sometimes it says something like this: you don't have friends or enemies, you only have teachers. But what do they teach us? A lot of times we look at other people and we say, what are they teaching us, or what are they showing us, and we judge them. It's not what we're supposed to do. They are there to show us what is in us, to show us ourselves, what we need to deal with, what we like, what we don't like, and the enemy is never flesh and blood. Once again, the enemy is what manifests through me, once again, out of me, when I am placed and faced with a tough situation or a situation, what manifests through me. And if it's anger and hate and resentment and self-pity, oh boy, the self-pity. I had these self-pity parties every time when it was my birthday because I didn't feel happy and people didn't understand me and blah, blah, blah. I'm adopted, you see. That's also this rejection issues that comes from deep, deep in me. And I always looked for this connection to feel connected and to feel loved. But I looked in the wrong place. I looked to people and situations instead of realizing life is in me. My happiness, my peace and joy and my oneness with everybody else and where I belong. My belonging is inside the life in me. And this is life-changing. We've got to stop realizing that people and things cannot make us happy, cannot bring the life and the joy and the peace and the love that we already have in us. Outside circumstances cannot bring those things out. So our only responsibility is actually finding out who we are in spirit, because that will bring out the abundant life in us, and that will touch everybody else. You cannot help anybody if you are not living from the river of life, the abundance that's in you. If I don't have the joy, experience the joy, I cannot help anybody else, or the love that is in me. We are love, unconditional love. If we start to live out of that life, we can touch others. The life in us can touch the life in others. So yes, what I actually want to say is just find out what brings out that abundant life that's already in you, and start focusing on that. Start doing things that allow that to flow out more and more, stronger and stronger out of you. Because that, when you change your world, you can change the world around you. So yes, I am going with these ugly little things, and I'm gonna make them spectacular. I'm gonna just continue until I love them. And if I love them, love will flow out of me. Thank you for tuning in. I love you lots. It's a beautiful day. We've got what it takes to live the abundant life now, in this minute. It's not coming from the outside. You can try and look for it. Look at the world. It's an absolute chaos because everybody is looking to find their life and happiness and love from everybody else, and it's not working. Love you lots. I'll put photos of these little things when they're done on my Facebook page, Zetster's Lab, and you can go and find them there. Love you lots.